mind. The poorest condition. Trash everywhere. Prostitution everywhere. You're going to find us in the worst condition in the cities. Doing slavery. What did they used to do? Come on the plantation and take the kids away. Take them and give them to another plantation. Right? Then that happened. They make movies about it. They put it in your face to show you. We did that to y'all. We did that. That same man that nourished you, he the one who put the yokes of irons on your neck. But guess what? When they took them off? Emancipation Proclamation, right?
I mean, they say they did it, but it was still going on.
That's right. They took the chains off, but guess what? They took them off when you was mentally destroyed of who you was.
What?
You forgot that you from the tribe of Judah.
What?
You forgot you from the tribe of Issachar.
What?
Now you calling yourselves, I'm Hispanic, I'm Mexican, I'm black and I'm a black American. You don't know that you are the people of God.
Hey, y'all see what's going on out here? Brothers are waking up. Subscribe. Hit that bell button. Stay tuned. Look for more videos to come. All right? Shalom.
Because this is important information to know why Christ is a black man. Get second Chronicle 15:3. It's important to know this because these people is hold that. Give me Jeremiah 14:2. So if Christ is a black man, what color is his people? What color is people? But why they got him as white? Why the people over there in Israel white? When the Bible describes him as a black man. Because you know why? His people is over here serving their enemies. They over here serving under what? Captivity. They are still in bondage. Mentally bondage. We don't have the chains on our neck. But guess what? Us as a people, we are destroyed.
Right.
And the blacks and Hispanics, we the only ones have what? The lack of identity of who we are. Watch this, read that.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourning.
Judah is in mourning. Our people, they mourning. We in the lows, we in the ghettos. We got bad education, poor school, all these different things. Judah is mourning, the blacks and Hispanics, read.
And the gates thereof languish.
Guess what? The gates are language. Gates are supposed to what? Protect you. They languish. No leadership in our neighborhoods. We used to have what? Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, all these different leaders. Guess what? They no longer exist. We are here on our own. The gates are language. Read.
They are black.
They are who?
They are black.
What color are the Jews?
They are black.
The Bible says they are black. They are black. The Jews are black.
That's
but
right.
Guess what? Do you think our people know that they the Jews today? No, they don't know because it's prophesied to this. Read that.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 3. Now, for a long season, Israel.
It say now for a long season, Israel, the blacks and Hispanics, read.
Israel have not been without the true God.
We haven't been without a true God. So we don't have the true God. What you think we have? A false one.
That's right.
That's why you see in all our neighborhoods, in every ghetto, what do you see on the street, in the hoods?
A bunch of blacks.
What building do they go to in Bristol?
Oh, just the ghetto, just.
But what building do they walk through looking for a God? A church.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
The ghettos fill up the churches, right?
Right.
The ghetto is filled with churches. But guess what? It's still the worst place to be at. You see that? Read.
Now, for a long season, Israel have been without the true God.
We have been without the true God, so you know if we don't have the true God, we have a fake one or a false one. Read.
And without a teaching priest.
And what?
And without a teaching priest.
And without a teaching priest. So if we don't have a priest, what you think them pastors is? They fake. They some false pastors.
That's right.
Wrong. Telling you you can eat crab, shrimp, pork, lobster. It's okay. Just pray over it. That's what they tell us. Guess what? You came back. You go out worse than when you came in. That's our, cause guess what? Our people go to church on what? On Sunday, but that's not the day to go.
Right.
The Lord say, remember the seventh day.
That's
the
right.
Sabbath day, and keep it holy. That's the seventh day. But now the church is none but the after party from the club from last night. That's all it is.
Teacher!
Read.
And without a teaching priest.
And guess what? Without a teaching priest, that's your pastors. And read.
And without law.
And what is our people is with?
And without law.
We don't follow the laws of God. We without the true God, without a priest, which is pastors, and we are without law. Because your pastors supposed to teach you the laws of God.
That's right.
So that's why our people don't know the one and true God. We don't know God. That's why we lost as a race of people. And that's why we here trying to bring our people back to the understanding of who we are.
Right.
What happened to us? How did we get shut in of the ghettos in America and around the world? Why? Why is we at the bottom? Because the Bible prophesied. Deuteronomy 28. Yes, watch this. I'm gonna bring you back up. Watch this. I gotta show y'all something. Everything that blacks and Hispanics going to today, it's recorded in the Bible.
Right.
Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So guess what? This is Moses came down with the commandment. He said, you know what? You Israelites, if y'all don't hearken to the voice of the Lord, which is his Bible, the word, something's going to happen to y'all. In the further time, it's going to happen on your seed. Watch this.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To do what?
To do all his commandments.
He said you're supposed to do all of the commandments. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these who?
All these curses.
It's curse. Curse is a good thing or bad thing? Bad, right? Watch this.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shall thou be in a city.
Cursed shall the Israelites be where?
In the city.
I don't know about y'all, but you can go all over the world, in the cities, in the hoods. Who you gonna find?
Blacks, Mexicans.
Who you gonna find? The poorest condition, trash everywhere, prostitution everywhere.
Guess
what? You're gonna find us in the worst condition in the cities. That's prophesied in the Bible. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Cursed shall we be where?
In the field.
When was blacks and Hispanics cursed in the field? And doing well?
During slavery.
During slavery. What we had to do?
Pick cotton, all types of stuff.
Had to pick cotton. Pick, right now they still picking berries, the Hispanics. Peppers, all these different things. That's cursing the field.
Right.
And guess what? Who you think they take it to? To the white people, to their stores, to what they own.
Right.
And guess what? Texas. Guess who owned? Who was owned Texas?
Bring it out.
Mexico, right? It's part of Mexico. But who owned it now?
White people.
Who over it now?
White people.
Who owns it? Mexico. This supposed to be the so-called Mexicans land over here. But guess what they call y'all when y'all come over here? Illegal aliens.
Right.
You're illegal, but guess what? You was here first. You see that?
Right.
Now the tables has been switched. But the Bible said what?
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Read.
Cursed shall be thy
32.
basket. Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Say thy sons and thy daughters was going to be given to another people. When did that happen to us? When did that happen? During slavery. What did they used to do? Come on the plantation and take the kids away. Take them and give them to another plantation. Right? Didn't that happen? They make movies about it. Right. They put it in your face to show you. We did that to y'all. We did that. Read that.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Say your eyes is going to look and fail. What's failing? The tears rolling down your eyes. You're going to be looking. When they come and take your kids, take them out to another plantation, guess what you're doing? You're looking. Is that my daughter that they took? My son? Is that them? Is they bringing them back? Your eyes is failing. You're failing because you're looking for them. Just imagine somebody taking your kids and you never see them again.
Right.
And every day you wonder, is that my child that's walking down the street, that's running?
Children on the Mexican border.
That's right. Even much the kids on the Mexican border. They come and take them.
30,000.
30,000. You see that? So we still living under the curses. We're still under the curses. Ain't nothing changed. Because guess what? The people who make the rule, they came over here, took the country, and now they set the rule. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And guess what? When they say another people, that means another race of people.
Right?
That means some people that's not your people.
That's right.
You get that? They say, read that again, read that again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Shall be given to another race of people.
Right.
And thine eyes shall look and fare with longing for them all the day long.
Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And guess what? There was no might. Might means power. It was no powers to get your kids back. Why? Because you was in slavery.
That's
you
right.
was in captivity. You was under the people who destroyed you as a race of people. Read. Jump through 46. Watch this. 43. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 43.
So let me ask y'all something. Where do you get your loans from? Who you get it from? When you need a car, who you go and get it
I'm sorry.
from? Say if you needed wanted a car or buy a house, you got cash to get it? So what do you have to get in order to get that car? A job, and who do you go get that job from?
White man.
Who owned the company?
White man.
9 out of 10, who owned the company?
A white person.
9 out of 10, when you need a loan, who owned the bank? Okay, watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 43. The strangers
are the other nations. Read.
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So the other nations, guess what, you Israelites? The other nation's going to get above you very high.
And thou shalt come down very low.
And we're going to come down low. Watch this.
He shall lend to thee.
He's going to what?
He shall lend to thee.
That other nation, the other race of people is going to be lending to you. You ain't going to be established to lend to them. That you ain't going to own the banks.
Right.
You ain't going to own those. They do. Watch this.
He shall lend to thee.
He's going to lend to you.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
You are not going to be able to lend to him. Read.
He shall be the head.
He going to be what?
He shall be the head.
He's going to be the head honcho. And you're going to be what?
And thou shalt be the tail.
You're going to be the tail. You're going to be at the bottom. Watch this, 46.
And they shall be upon thee.
The they is the curses is going to be on these people.
For a sign.
For who?
A sign.
For a sign. A sign lets you know what's that over there. That Circle K lets you know it's a store. It's on the curses. It's on our people for a sign
and for a wonder.
And for a wonder. Why is we still marching no justice, no peace? We've been marching for years. Guess what? You see blacks and Hispanics always marching. You see that? For a sign and for what?
And for a wonder. And upon thy seed forever.
On thy seed forever. But watch this, y'all. Watch this. 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies.
What he call them?
Enemies.
Therefore what?
Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies.
Most of our people think that they're our friends. The Bible called them your enemies. Do you think our people, do you understand that, my sister? The people who did this to you, are they your friends or your enemies? So do you, so let me ask you again, do you understand that? Watch this. Read it again.
Yes, sir. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies.
For all these things, you didn't want to hearken to me, the Lord say, therefore you're going to serve your enemies. We didn't want to serve the one and true God. Guess what he say? You don't want to serve me, you're going to serve your enemies. And guess what? I'm going to put you in slavery. And guess what? You're going to be under them. They're going to be the head. They're going to be pushing idolatry on you.
Right.
They're going to be pushing white Jesus on
Right.
you. They're going to be pushing a white Santa on you, Christmas on you, Thanksgiving. When
Right.
your people being destroyed, and our people do what on Thanksgiving? They celebrate it. Turkey out and everything. You see that? So guess what? You didn't want to serve the one and true God. Therefore what?
Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord did to us. Read.
And hunger.
And hunger. When you need food, where you go to? Who own it?
White people.
If it ain't white, it's a what? China man? Arab man? You see that? Which is not your people.
Shalom Israel, this is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. Guess what? That bottle you getting ready to drink, 9 out of 10, guess what? You think it's your people? Azaka, you think that? So you serve them in thirst. When you thirsty, read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. You think the clothes you got on Nike, your people? Nike?
Asian.
That's right. It'll have Sean John in the front and in the back it say made in China. You see that?
Yeah.
Not your people. Read.
And in want of all things.
In the what?
And in want of all things.
When you need an education, who you go to?
White people.
They system, they school system. When you need a passport, where you go to?
Bring it out.
Birth certificate,
White people.
a death certificate,
White people.
passport,
White people.
church.
White people.
They have a system set up for our people. Guess what? That keep us lost, not knowing who you are. You think they gonna teach this in the school? No.
Only that part.
Yeah, they gonna teach this. They ain't gonna teach the true understanding.
Right.
Read.
And
he, which is your enemy, the same people who give you food, water, thirst, one of all things, and he, that same person, which is your enemy,
and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
he shall what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
That same man that nourished you, he the one who put the yokes of irons on your neck. But guess what? When they took them off? Emancipation Proclamation, right?
No.
That-
I mean, they say they did it, but it was still going on.
That's right. They took the chains
right.
off, but guess what? They took them off when you was mentally destroyed of who you was.
Right.
You forgot that you from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
You forgot you from the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
Now you calling yourselves, I'm Hispanic, I'm Mexican, I'm black and American, I'm a black American. You don't know that you are the people of God.
That's right.
So they took them off when you start, what? Not knowing your true identity, your true heritage. You're gonna stop having the understanding of yours. Now you know their heritage. White Jesus. Now you know Christmas.
Right.
Now you know Thanksgiving.
Right.
You see that? So you have forgot. What he said? He shall what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
You see that? So when the yokes of iron came off your necks, you was mentally destroyed.
Right.
Now you calling yourself Cortez.
Right.
Now you calling yourself Johnson and William.
Right.
You're not no longer calling yourself Israel.
Right.
You calling yourselves by their names now. You see that? Give me Isaiah 65:15. So that lets you know you have been destroyed as a race of people. Because you can line up 10 different blacks, 10 different Hispanics. I guarantee you're going to have 10 different names. You're going to have 10 different nationalities. Because we the only people who are destroyed and don't have an identity or heritage. We think the other people, that's what we supposed to be doing. But no. But watch this.
Isaiah chapter 65 verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
You're going to leave what name? Israel for a curse. Read.
Unto my chosen.
Unto who?
My chosen.
These are the chosen. Read.
For the Lord God shall slay thee.
The Lord was going to slay us. How he's going to slay us? And what happened when we destroyed? Slay means to destroy. Watch this.
For the Lord shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name.
And call his servants what?
By another name.
And guess what? We are been called another name.
Right.
We are called another name. You think our people is in the church? Yeah, I'm Israel from the tribe of Judah. We're not saying that I'm Issachar. Hey, I'm Israel from the tribe of Issachar. We're not saying that, right?
Right.
Let me ask y'all something. Y'all think the church is teaching this? They're not. They're not. That's why we here to show y'all that guess what? It's something that you're supposed to be doing. Because as Israel, you're supposed to be doing something. Because the laws of God was given to these people.
That's
Remember,
right.
we just showed you Moses came down. He had the commandments. And what you think? You think we followed them? We didn't follow them, right? So that's what we're trying to show y'all. That what? You are the greatest people on the planet.
That's right.
We are the greatest. We're not the same like everybody. Give me that, Deuteronomy 76. We're not the same as everybody. The Lord made us different from all the other nations. We are created different. That's why we good at sports.
Right.
Hispanics can
Right.
dance. We got flavor.
Right.
We can dance our ass off, right?
Right.
Right? We can play sports.
Right.
We good.
Right.
Soccer. We
Right.
good at it. Ain't no nation like us. But guess what? Our problem is we don't like to follow our God.
Right.
Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art in the holy people.
Thou what?
For thou art in the holy people.
The Bible say these people on the sign, they are holy. They supposed to be separate. Holy means to be what? Separate. Set apart.
Right.
We supposed to be set apart from the other people. But now we want to intermingle with other nations. We trying to be like them. There's no equality in the Bible. The Bible got a chosen people. And that's who? The Israelite. Watch this.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
We are a special people when we keep on doing what the Lord say. When we doing what the Lord say, we special. The Lord love us when we doing what he say. But when we not, no way. The Lord ain't dealing with you. Watch this.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Let me ask you something, my sister. Do you got a special kind of shoe you like to wear? Huh? You have a special clothing that you like to put on? Like, oh, I love wearing this shirt. You don't have that? Do you have that?
Yeah, I get Nike.
Yeah, but say you have a particular shoes you like to wear all the time, right? That's how the Lord deal with us. We are a special people. He like these people above all the other people. Just like you like that shoe above all them other shoes you got, that's how the Lord deal with us. But watch this.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Unto himself. Y'all think we equal to our people?
No.
Or we above all people? What you think?
No, we're not equal.
Are we above though? Or
No.
we not above? So we at the bottom. We actually right now we are at the bottom,
Technically
right?
now, yeah.
But guess what? The Lord didn't made us. He didn't make us to be at the bottom. He made us to be above. But watch this. He for to tell you.
Above.
Of what?
Above.
What?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We supposed to be above all people. And guess what? We are still above them. Our spirit, guess what? We still, but guess what? We got to come back to who we are and take our rightful place. We got to take our rightful place because we are kings on the earth, man.
Right.
We the kings. We are the kings on the earth.
That's
But
right.
our people not living like that. Lamentation 5:16. We the kings on the earth. We are the kings. We are the kings and the priests. I'm gonna get you come up, Joe.
Yes, sir.
We are the kings and the priests. But why Why we not kings, bro? Why we not the kings?
Because everything that really happened mentally, we still messed up.
That yeah, we not obeying. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all. Watch this.
You want verse 5?
5 and 16. Come on, let's go.
Lamentation, chapter 5, verse 16.
Watch this, my sister.
The crown is falling from our head.
The what?
The crown is falling from our head.
The crown has fallen from our heads. We no longer have that rulership. We at the bottom. We at the low. And the other nations, guess what? They above.
What?
The crown has fallen from our heads. Read.
Woe unto us.
Woe is what? Destruction unto us. Read.
Woe unto us
Why? Why is woe to us?
that we have sinned.
We have did what?
We have sinned.
We have sinned. That's why we is no longer kings. The crown has fallen from our heads.
Right.
We no longer have that spot. We want to be like the other nation as we do until today. We don't have that crown sitting on our head. Now we serving them. Now we going to them for food. We going to them for water, clothing.
Right.
The crown has fallen from our head. Read that again.
The crown is fallen from our head. Woe unto us
Woe is destruction unto us.
that we have sinned.
We have sinned. Hosea 13:9. We have sinned. So you want to understand why we in these conditions? Why the Hispanics is in these conditions? Because we have sinned against our God. That's what's going on. So let me ask y'all something, my sister and my brother. What do y'all think we need to do to get up out of this low estate?
Start going back to our roots with the Israel.
Obey.
That's right. That's right. Why, read this, I'm going to show y'all something.
Hosea chapter 13 verse 9. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself.
What he said about the blacks and Hispanics?
Thou hast destroyed thyself.
We have destroyed ourselves. We didn't want to follow, so we destroyed ourselves. We destroyed ourselves. He said, woe is what? Hold that, get 7 and 13. Same chapter. Watch this. Say, woe, watch this.
Hosea chapter 7 verse 13. Woe unto them,
Woe unto them.
for they have fled from me.
Read.
Destruction unto them.
You see that? Destruction. Go back. So that's showing you woe is what? Destruction. We just did it to ourselves. We can't blame nobody, but we did it to ourselves. Watch this.
Hosea chapter 13 verse 9. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself.
We have destroyed ourselves.
But in me,
But in who?
but in me
In Jesus the Christ, the black Messiah.
is thine help.
And guess what? That's who can help us out of these conditions if we turn back to him. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. We got to turn back. Deuteronomy 30:1. Guess what? We still under the curses.
Right.
But guess what? As y'all know today, guess what you got to do? Start repenting. Come back to what you're supposed to be doing. We got a dietary law. We got to what? We even got a way to dress. The Lord got in the commandments how our sisters should be dressing. I'm going to get the officers to bring that out. Watch this. But let's show some curses. Watch this. Should y'all say y'all be under curses? How did we supposed to get out of them? By obeying. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 1. And it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee.
And ain't these things on our people today? It should come to pass. Read.
When all these things are come upon thee, the blessing
The blessings
and the curse,
and the curses. Watch this, y'all.
which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind.
And guess what we doing today? Making the curses called to mind. Making you remember what happened to us as a race of people.
Right.
Right now you're thinking about it. Damn, that is us. Damn, that did happen. Why are we in these conditions? Right, my sister? Watch this.
And thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations.
And guess what? Our people is scattered among all the nations. That's what we doing today. We be thinking ourselves, right? Read.
whither the Lord thy God have driven thee.
And guess what? Our people is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, calling themselves Hispanic,
Right.
calling themselves African American.
Right.
We scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Watch this.
And shall return unto the Lord thy God.
And shall do what?
Return unto the Lord thy God.
What you got to do, my sister? Return. That's called repenting. But watch this. Once you return, watch this. You got to return. Watch this.
And shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee.
What do my sister got to do?
And shall obey his voice.
And his voice is the Bible. You got to obey the Bible. That's what it's saying, my brother. Watch this.
And shall obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day. Thou and thy children.
Thou and who?
And thy children.
And thou children. You got kids, my sister? You and your children. You supposed to obey the voice of the Lord, which is the Bible. Watch this.
With all thine heart.
With all your mind. You got to do it with all your mind. You got to obey this. Read.
And with all thy soul.
And with all your soul. Read.
That then the Lord thy God.
Then, once you do that, my sister and my brother, then
the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity.
What he going to do?
Turn thy captivity.
He's going to change things around. He's going to start changing things around once we come back and return to him.